Ever since the Gravediggers, I've never had a more requested pubs than Mulligans of Manchester. People don't say go to Manchester, they say go to Mulligans in Manchester. I've heard they have an all-style glass. There's so much hype about it, it would want to be good. Serious Stonewich on top, poured to perfection. Tastes like home. It's so obvious now why 95% of the requests for Manchester were Mulligans. All-style glass, shtick, top to bottom, creamy rings. If I went into a good pub, one of my top 5 pubs in Dublin, and I got that, I probably wouldn't bat an eyelid. Big smile, big smile. Howie lads, what is the crack? Welcome back to another video. Now I am here in the middle of Manchester, and more importantly I am here at Mulligans. We're going to go inside, pour a few pints and have the crack. Right lads, we got him. Padraig, the big boss. Padraig, talk us through it. Show us how it's done.
We'll start.
I know you're Mr. Secretive about your Guinness, so whatever you can tell me, please, master.
Yeah, there's not too much we can tell you. It's all consistency, consistency, and consistency.
That's this man's middle name, consistency.
Yeah. You have to do it consistently, the same every single time, which we do.
So obviously goes without saying, clean glass, old-style glass.
Yeah, halfway up the harp, and we'll leave it there, and we'll see how that one gets on.
And what's the sort of, like, when you hire someone, what's the sort of training process? Like, do you just have them here pulling pints to beat the band?
Yeah, we'll always say to them, this is our USP, you really need to get into this.
Yeah.
You know, some will come, most come, and, you know, they're fantastic. Sometimes you get the odd guy and he'll say, oh, well, I know how to pull a pint of Guinness, so we just,
you say,
we knock
forget
that back straight away.
You
exactly.
know, yeah.
And, you know, it really is just consistency. It's not rocket science. You're doing 5 or 6 things very consistently every single time, not 99% of the time, 101% of the time. And
can you name the 5 or 6 things?
No. I could, but we'd have to shoot you down. That's really what it's about.
I love the mystique about it, like you're just,
you know, there's no magic. People often say to me, what's the big secret? There isn't a big secret in the sense that you have to do 5 or 6 things here, there, downstairs, consistently, all the time. And if you think of when you go to a restaurant or a coffee shop, you know, the best ones are consistent.
Yeah.
An awful lot of them are inconsistent, and they're consistently inconsistent.
Yeah, and a lot of pubs, even like the best ones in Ireland, you can go one day, have 10 out of 10, and then someone will go next week.
Yeah, that's not how we do it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
I was saying earlier, like, Padraig is the type of fella, he expects the same pint when they open at whatever time as 1 o'clock in the morning. Exactly. No exceptions.
So we're ready now.
Ready now.
Yeah. So the secret here is to get the dome, Barry, yeah?
Oh, we know
that. Dome, yeah.
And yeah, a little bit of shimmying around, you know, as the staff are doing that as well. Just to, what does that kind of...
There we go.
What's the difference in the little shimmy as opposed to if I just held it straight?
We just like to check that, you know, there's a nice bit of cream and it's going to stick.
Yeah.
It's nice and
thick.
thick.
Kind of, reignite the surge kind of nearly...
Well, obviously, when you're forward pulling, that's when the gas, the main body of gas is going in.
Yeah.
Yeah. The reason for the back pour is you've already made the head, and the back pour has less gas in it, and it lifts the existing head. So if you were to forward pull it to fill a pint, you're putting too much gas into it.
Because a lot of people do that. A lot of it's funny.
Yeah.
Because I think that is that's what you would. That's if I thought, how do you finish off? Yeah, push it that way. But a lot of people, I don't know if it's just their kind of traditional. I don't know what it is, but they're just.
No, the back pour is less gas.
Yeah.
Okay, because you're lifting the existing head.
And you should have already have the perfect amount of head.
Yes.
And then.
Yeah. If your gas is set up right.
Yeah.
Yeah. If your gas is not set up right, or your temperature's wrong, if Guinness is too cold, if Guinness is too cold, you won't get the right head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one will be right on the. It'll be right on the harp, which is exactly
I've absolutely no issue. Once it's above the harp, then the bigger the, like, I like a good fat creamy head. So the last thing you want is a little skinny one. So
why don't we get you, Jared, to take the edge off that and give it a good belt?
All right, sure, if I have to. It's been a long work day, lads. Do you know what I mean?
Let us know what you think.
Terrible. Absolutely unbelievable. And do you know what the crazy thing is? Like, people not like yourself, people who don't get the whole Guinness thing, they just think anyone just pour it, whatever. I poured one myself earlier, and there was no shtick on it. And then you pour it, and the staff pour it, and there's loads of shtick. And I'm thinking I've done the exact same thing as you, but you've got your little sort of nuances of how you're flicking around the glass and all, and it all comes into it. Consistency, consistency. And look at the shtick on that, top to tail.
If you give that a good belt there now, we'll see some nice shtick forming in the second half. But yeah, happy?
I'm pretty happy for it. We finally got him in a video, lads. He's straight in, doesn't even wait for the camera. He's too mad for it. So Jonah, are you allowed to tell me I rate this pub as the best pint of Guinness in the UK outside of Ireland? It's up there with pints in Ireland.
Aye.
Are you allowed to tell me what is the secret?
Knowledge is a dangerous thing, my mate. I think if I told you I would have to kill you.
They're so sneaky in here, lads. They're the best, and they're obviously the best for the reason because they don't share their secrets, but I think they're dead right. I'm going 45 degree, we've got I know the glass is going to be clean in here. That's one thing I definitely won't doubt. Old style glass, never in doubt. It looks clean and creamy to me.
That central hop as well.
Is that what you go for?
That's what we go for.
Pint?
Yeah, please, mate.
Let the professional do it.
There we go.
You're the one with like 1 million people on YouTube, aren't you?
Nothing like that now. I still haven't a clue what I'm talking about. Jonah, do you go forward or back?
I always go back. So we tell all of our staff.
Well, do you mean back as in that way?
As in, do you mean?
I'm getting me lefts and rights.
I was going to say, obviously we pull it forward and then we always push back. Now, if it ever gets to a point, if you want to liven the head up.
You keep it tilted there?
Oh yeah, keep it tilted like that. Yeah.
So you do a cheeky swivel at the end. I've never seen that. Maybe that's the secret, lads. Oh baby.
And that will be you there.
About ready, yeah. Good at this. Liven the head up, as he said.
Aye. But no shamrock. You tell the customers you find that on the bottom.
Yeah. What do you reckon, lads? You just know, it's never in doubt that you're going to get dirty glass in here. Unbelievable.
That'll be Peter's. This one will be mine.
Settling times are different. The thing about in here is, and as Padraig, the owner, always talks about, consistency.
Absolutely.
Those 3 pints look absolutely identical. So I don't think we can really judge a winner.
Quality consistency is the key. Yeah. That's always
is the key. Yeah. Right, cheers lads. We are going to go and we're going to drink ours. I'm not sure what you're going to do with yours, but someone will drink it.
Someone will
I can't even remember which is mine, but it doesn't really matter.
That'll be yours.
That's mine, right.
And I'll tell you for why. Because there's one thing that I'd say.
Bubble. Yeah, you know the amateur did it. A few things to learn, lads. Look, you couldn't find a bubble in that. It'd be like a needle in a haystack. Right lads, I'm back exactly the exact same spot as I sat about 18 months ago when I came. Was it 18 months ago? Exactly where I sat. I'm going to drink it now because it's just about right. I always say there's probably about a 30-second window where it's absolutely perfection. It's going to be good outside of that, but if you don't drink it in that 30-second window, if you drink it too fast or you drink it too late, you're going to screw up the pint. Anyway, sláinte. I poured it myself, so maybe it won't be as good as the last time I had it, but who knows? Cheers. It's just unbelievable. And it's so funny because I'm friendly with Padraig, the owner, but he's kind of one of these mystery guys. He's not an on-camera guy, and you start asking, he showed me certain things with the Guinness before, but he likes to keep his little secrets, especially off camera. So, and I respect it. It's like, I don't know, some really beautiful girl and you're trying to chase, but they're keeping real secretive, and it's just like, they go, there's the product, you enjoy it, but we'll keep the secret to ourselves. So I would imagine it's just the basic stuff done really, really well. Whenever I talk to Padraig, he says, consistency. He wants the first pint poured at whatever 12 o'clock to look at the last pint poured at feckin' 1 in the morning. There's absolutely no room for error, and I'm sure if he was here and he saw someone pouring a pint that wasn't to perfection, there'd be words. Anyway, bloody beautiful stuff. It's a fantastic temperature, nice and cold. I feel like I'm back full on Guinness guru mode, especially for this video. It'll be interesting to see, do we get the better shtick for it. We're going to be here filming a couple of videos, so we'll have another couple of pints. It'll be interesting to see, is there better shtick on maybe something that I don't pour? That the lads we're not going to judge solely off of this one because I did pour it at the end of the day and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But the taste-wise, absolutely through the roof. Bloody good. Could nearly bump it up to the high 8s.